Get your free copy of the complete tutorial at www.teachucomp.com/free.
To start a mail merge in Publisher, create or open your new merge publication. Then click the Mailings tab in the ribbon. Click the Mail Merge drop-down button in the Start button group. From the Buttons drop-down menu, choose the Step-by-Step Mail Merge Wizard command. This leads you through the process of creating a mail merge publication step by step. This opens the Mail Merge task pane at the right side of the publication window. Here you will read the information provided and answer the questions posed to you, and click the Next hyperlink at the bottom of this pane to continue through the mail merge process until you are finished. In the first screen of the mail merge pane, you must create a recipient list. If you already have a list, such as a Microsoft Office address list or an Excel spreadsheet that you wish to use for the merge publication, then select the Use an Existing List option. If you choose this option, then you will need to select the data source from the Select Data Source dialog box that appears when you click the Next, Create or Connect to a Recipient List hyperlink. This dialog box will open up and display the contents of a default folder, so you may need to navigate to the folder in which your actual data is stored. Once you have found the list that you want to use as your data source, double-click it to select it and return to the task pane. Note that you may need to select a specific table from the database or select a specific sheet from a workbook if you're using either an Access database or Excel workbook as the data source. Once you have selected the data source you will be using, you will see the Mail Merge Recipients dialog box appear. Use this dialog box to filter and sort the recipient information as needed. We will examine how to use this dialog box in a separate lesson. However, once that has been done, click the OK button in the Mail Merge Recipients dialog box to close it and return to the task pane. Note that if you wanted to use information from an Outlook contacts folder versus using an existing list in the first screen of the Mail Merge task pane, then select the option button for Select from Outlook Contacts in the Create Recipient List section in the Mail Merge task pane. When you click the Next link to continue, this will launch Microsoft Outlook. In Outlook, you will need to select the Contacts folder that you want to use as the data source. Once you have selected the Contacts folder that you will be using, click the OK button and you will again see the Mail Merge Recipients dialog box appear, where you can filter and sort the data from the data source. Once again, we will cover the use of this dialog box in a separate lesson as it is fairly extensive. Once you have finished using this dialog box, once again click the OK button to return to the Mail Merge task pane. To create a new list of mail merge information to use, you would instead select the Type a New List option in the task pane, and then click the Next, Create or Connect to a Recipient List hyperlink. Publisher then prompts you to create a new list for the mail merge in the New Address List dialog box. We will cover how to create and edit a data source on the fly in a separate lesson. However, once you have created and saved the new list, and click the OK button, the Mail Merge Recipients dialog box will appear as usual. As mentioned before, we use this dialog box to filter and sort the data used by the mail merge publication. This will also be covered in a separate lesson. So once you have finished sorting and filtering the data using this dialog box, you would simply click the OK button to return to the task pane. Now in the next step of the Mail Merge Wizard, you create the static or unchanging information that will appear directly in the Mail Merge publication. You can also use the available merge fields and hyperlinks that appear within the Mail Merge task pane to insert various fields of information from your data source into your publication at the desired positions. To insert merge fields that represent data from your data source, you can click and drag the fields that appear within the Prepare Your Publication list into the desired areas within your merge publication. Also note that when you have a text box selected on screen, you can simply click the desired merge field name shown within this list to add it to the next available line within the selected text box. Note that this will also apply to any text containing shape as well as to text boxes. Note that you can also click the hyperlinks that appear in the More Items section of the task pane to insert other blocks of merge fields into your publication. If you happen to have a data source that contains a picture field, you can click the Picture Field hyperlink within this section to open the Insert Picture Field dialog box. Here you would select the name of the field that contains the file names of the pictures that you want to insert from the list shown, and then click the OK button to insert them into your merge publication. If you simply need to insert some address information, note that you can click the Address Block hyperlink in this task pane to open the Insert Address Block dialog box. Here you can select what elements of the address to insert, and then click the OK button to insert the selected address elements. You could also click the Greeting Line hyperlink in the task pane to open the Insert Greeting Line dialog box. Here you can choose from several letter openings for your mail merge publication. Then you can click the OK button to insert those fields and return to the task pane. To preview the merge results, ensure that the Preview Results toggle button in the Preview Results button group in the ribbon is toggled on, and then simply click the arrow buttons in the same button group. You can use the First Record, Previous Record, Go To Record, Next Record, and Last Record buttons in this button group to scroll through and preview the results of the merge. Once you have finished previewing the results, you can then click the Next Create Merged Publications hyperlink that appears at the bottom of the Mail Merge task pane to continue. In the last screen of the step-by-step Mail Merge wizard, you can select the desired printing options for the merge publication in the Create Merged Publications section and also prepare follow-up materials for your mailing. To print the Mail Merge publication, just click the Print button at the top of the Mail Merge task pane to open the print window within the Backstage view. Here you can set your printing options, which also includes selecting the range of records in the data source that you want to print. You will also see a print preview of the merge publication that you can review at the far right side of the Backstage view. When you're ready to print the publication, simply click the large Print button to print the selected records. If you wish to make individual changes to different items in the merge results set, you can click the Merge to a New Publication hyperlink in the Mail Merge task pane instead. This will immediately create a new publication that contains the merged results. This is the output publication that is often created during the merge process. Within this new publication window that appears, you can make changes to the individual items in the results set if you wish. You can then print this new output publication along with any individual editing changes that you have made in order to complete the merge. You can also add the merged pages as separate output that you can attach to the end of an existing publication. To do this, you would click the Add to Existing Publication hyperlink in the Mail Merge pane. That will open the Open Publication window, where you can select the name of the existing publication to which you want to append the result set, and then click the Open button. Additionally, in the Prepare to Follow Up on this mailing section, you can click the Print Recipient List hyperlink to print a copy of the data source. This is very useful as a double check for mailings that you may send to ensure that the recipients received the mailing. You can click the Save a Shortcut to Recipient List hyperlink to create and save a shortcut to the recipient list used for the mail merge. You can click the Export Recipient List to a New File hyperlink to export the recipient list as a new data source file that you can use. When you have finished with your mail merge, you can close the Mail Merge task pane by clicking the X in the upper right corner of the task pane.
Like what you see? Pick up your free copy of the complete tutorial at www.teachucomp.com/free.